Something like this also fine lah. Okay, jangan. Okay, this is for cooking, like truly. I like to test the keyboards. You can hear like a different sound to it. This is the premium sound. Can you hear this? This is for cooking, like truly. As much money as we have. So I think it's truly about appreciating. Hi, so my name is Afiq. I am the founder of Ibrandium. So today what we are doing, so we actually will be finding some few stuffs that we will be actually giving like gifts and kind of like awards a bit for our participants of SME Digitise in Bintulu. I'm going to Bintulu this Friday and have our training for TikTok e-commerce on this Saturday. So we'll be like finding some few stuff to actually purchase and also providing as a gift. We will be trying to find like 2 stuffs, which I think, let's see, I'm not sure yet what to buy. So yeah, that might be interesting to see later. Also, this is in the street. We're just like trying to see whether there's things that we can buy. If not, then we're gonna go to the Plaza Merdeka later, shopping mall, to find other stuffs. Alright, so I'm gonna share a bit about what is SME Digitise. So SME Digitise is a program that we had actually been appointed by Sarawak Retail Economic Corporation. So it's a program of entrepreneurship. So we actually has been handling this program for quite a time. I think we had at least started in February this year. But actually the appointment of the program actually started last year. And we actually have around 50 participants that we're actually managing and also guiding them towards around 6 different programs. So it's quite interesting. So we were to expect them, of course, to be more digitalized, to be able to use different tools, which is quite interesting, where they can actually grow their business towards that. SME Digitise program is very close to me. I really feel like where I can actually assist our micro enterprises and SMEs in Sarawak to actually go further as a business. I think there's a lot of potential, and I'm really looking forward for, of course, our business, our local businesses to be able to grow and then capitalize on the use of digitalization. On the other hand, actually we will be visiting our participants next month, and also the other month we'll go to their physical locations, their operating areas, and we'll try to see and also advise them more on how they can actually grow their business. That one also very exciting. I truly see like a lot of these business owners in Bintulu and also Cebu that we are of course working with, and that we are helping. They're truly like very excited, very committed, I think, participants, and we really eager to, of course, sometimes inspire them. So that's why at times we actually give like gifts to them. Alright, so it's 10 AM, so the shopping mall just opened. So let's find some few stuff that we can actually purchase or get. Not sure yet. So the thing when it comes to finding like stuffs to give is, the thing is, you have to be careful or have to be at least considerate, where you have to find like stuff that's related to the program. Because if not, like you're gonna give like something that's actually not relevant to the program. Yep. So that's why whenever you think on something that you want to give, especially during a program, you have to be like consider a bit lah. Because some people like give like hampers or whatnot, but hampers sometimes not actually relevant to the programs. When it comes to digitalization, probably the best to give is like mics or stand or some other things. We give even like bottles for general use, but try to give like things that are more relevant. But the thing is, if the same person actually won many times, so how do you, get it? Like how do you find other things that you can give to them? Means like, because if it's the same thing every time, of course, you don't want to give like everything is the same. So you have to find out other things. So that's happened also sometimes when, that's why I have to like find things that are relevant. So let's see what is over at the PC image. Should we give this? This is a fan, not related to the program, but everyone needs a fan. For fan. Oops, it's a duck on it. So let's try something that's more relevant. Itu pun kecil je. Oh, so not bad also. Just for speakers. Something like this also fine lah. Alang-alang, want to find a HDMI, longer HDMI. This one is not for the students, but for me. Mic stand is fine also. How much? 89. I was like thinking bring it back. Maybe like a backpack. Backpack is not bad also. These computers, I don't think we're gonna give computers though. And this online made up kind of thing also fine. Oh, but I don't think they're gonna use it a lot. So what do you think? Should we give? Oh, headset. Headset not bad, yeah. But the thing is, it's like so big. I like to test the keyboards. You can hear like a different sound to it. This is the premium sound. Can you hear this? Can you help this one? I think all are the same, right? Actually, I want to see the steel side lah. Tengok dia tahan ke tak. Okay, pegang lah. Okay, two of it and also this one lah. Okay, alright. So we got this products. So later, let's have some tea or coffee. Alright, so let's talk a bit like why is it important to actually give like incentives or kind of like gifts, or because I think like when it comes to such gifts, it's very easy for you to at least give like a bit of motivations and incentivize some of the students. Maybe some of the trainers can have like a different perspective of how they would best to motivate and inspire the students. Of course, usually the gifts that we give is not actually the expensive one. We just give it as long as actually provides like a bit of value. We know because of course to give like a very expensive parts like usually that one of course costs a lot of budget, and also usually it's for like a very huge accomplishment, because we also will like give like gifts to earn reward to those that actually one category for each of the Bintulu and also Cebu, which is the best students for Cebu and also Bintulu. So each will be one of it. We will be giving that during our tour later, visitation to their premises, probably next month or the other month. Looking back, like whether the participants will appreciate the gifts or not, I think this is another, of course, discussion. But I think the main point is that a lot of these participants, they are business owners. They have their own money. They can spend their own money. They can buy themselves. But I think as human, we always like gifts or rewards or things that are given to us, even though we have as much money as we have. So I think it's truly about appreciating. If you do better, people can reward you on something. So I think that's the message that we want to create. Going back to, of course, our SME Digitise. SME Digitise is a very long program. It's like 6 months for each Cebu and Bintulu, so 6 months each. So to control or to have like a commitment from each of the participants is not easy. Some of the trainings outside there is just like 1 or 2 days or 3 days or 1 week. But we actually have to manage like these programs for each of Cebu and Bintulu, about 25 of participants, each of the location for 6 months each. So there's a lot of these challenges to actually motivate, to give inspiration. But luckily, of course, we have this we can retain almost numbers of the participants to attend and give their full commitment to the program. So I think this is part of the methodology. To give like gifts, rewards is a bit of the part of the methodology that we want to practice, and it actually has been, of course, proven as a very effective way. And we also even like in our we have our online community for all these participants. So this online community also will give rewards for those that actually engage, give like a lot of support to each other. So I think this is where we actually see such kind of methodology we try to implement in this program, starting from this SME Digitise, and we have seen like a lot of impact. So we truly see like this methodology is quite effective. So yeah, so I hope of course SME Digitise participants looking forward for this another 2 months for us to visit them. I think hopefully we can see like a lot of improvements from them, from in terms of business growth and whatnot. and I hope like of course we can work together. Also when we visit later to the premises, we can see how we can actually advise better on how they can actually move forward as a business. And I think fundamentally, overall want to see like more businesses in Sarawak to move further, especially leveraging the digitalization that actually we already have here. I think a lot of access of digital also available in Sarawak already, but of course there are some lacking here and there, but hopefully the government will do more work on that side. So yeah, I think today is about gifts. I think I'll reward a bit to talk about that. Maybe you can like comments that below what are the gifts that you would prefer to receive to actually give a lot of motivations to you guys.